And you know, a lot of people can relate to him because if somebody talks shit about your mom, you know, you're gonna be ready to beat their ass. It's just it's just a way of life, man. You ain't gonna talk about my mama like that. You damn sure ain't gonna talk about my daughter that I don't have like that, nigga. You catch these, you know what I'm saying? What's up? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, smoke, you want smoke, we want smoke. But yeah. What's good, YouTube? It's Sir Rome of Raw Raw, and today I'm here to talk about Hustle, which is a 2022 movie on Netflix. It's based around the NBA, and it's starring Adam Sandler, and he's like sort of a washed up NBA scout, and he's trying to scout the next draft pick for the Philadelphia 76ers. I'm gonna do my plot for this movie first, and then I'm gonna do my likes and my dislikes for the movie, and then I'm gonna do my rankings and my recommendations. I got another little part I might add in, don't know if I'm gonna add it in or not yet, but that's pretty much the basis for this, so let's get it.
Yes. Run, girl, run. It was a virtuoso, Skip. It was a virtuoso.
Dynamite. It's a black guy with you.
My hen dog. Where is my hen dog?
It's a wrong, it's a reason.
Standing right here, right now. We're going to the Super Bowl.
If you like that, subscribe. Yeah, it really helps with the views. Yeah, it's a black guy with you. Yeah, trying to start something new.
Cold God, red.
Alright, first thing we're gonna do is talk about the plot, which we will be calling the meats.
We have the meats
from here on out. So yes, it is the meats. If you don't understand why, you will get into it later and you'll get to understand. But yeah, it's the thick of it, you know what I'm saying? You need your thick slab of meat. I slang big meat from here to there, so it all makes sense, man. It's the thickest part of the whole video. So we're gonna start with the plot. It's starring Adam Sandler. It's got a bunch of other co-stars in this movie, you know what I'm saying? There's a bunch of NBA players, there's a bunch of famous people, like everybody in the damn movie is famous. So, you know, if you like big movies with big stars in it, y'all need to go check this out. But alright, Adam Sandler is an NBA scout for the Philadelphia 76ers, and he's trying to find the next big draft pick. He starts off by looking at a guy who's 7'4". If y'all ever watched the NBA, his name is Bobans. He goes to Bobans, he's watching him play. Bobans is out there straight hooping, like he's hooping these boys out. But once Adam Sandler gets to talking to him, turns out this motherfucker says he's 22. And he's like, are you really? He's like, yeah, I'm 22. And he's like, well, we can't enter you in the draft portal if you're 22. And then this other tall ass guy walks up and he's like, who is that? And he's like, that's my son. He's like, well, how old is your son? He's like, he's 10. Which really wouldn't make sense if he's 22 and he's 10. Y'all do the math. That means he was 12 when he made the baby. A little suspicious. And Adam Sandler ain't going for it. He like, nah, we ain't gonna risk that. So he keeps looking. He stumbles upon a guy who's getting way too high, not focused on the game. You know what I'm saying? He finds a guy that gets injured. So he's watching all these people. He's just scouting, and he can't find who he likes. He ends up going to this guy named Haas, I think is his name, Haas. And apparently, like, everybody likes this dude. They're like, this is easily one of the best people, you know, from overseas that is capable of playing in the NBA and should go high in the draft. So everybody's looking at him. Everybody thinks he's really good. Adam Sandler is not a big fan. He says he doesn't play hard on defense and all these other reasons. So they go to this meeting. The meeting involves the Philadelphia 76ers owner, and then you got Adam Sandler, and then you got the owner's son, and you got a few other people in the room. And Adam Sandler's like, I'm not that big on Haas. He don't really have a love for the game. And the son is like, are you an idiot? Like, we obviously got to draft this guy. Like, everybody knows he's the best. He's quick, he can shoot, he can dribble, he can score, he can do this and that. And Adam Sandler's like, for one, he doesn't play defense. Two, when he doesn't play, the team wins more than when he does play, so he's really not that valuable to the team. And for three, he just don't have that drive. He doesn't show up early like stars normally do. He actually shows up late, and he just doesn't seem to be that into basketball like y'all think he is. And the owner's son is like, bro, you're stupid. Shut up. We need to draft this dude. And Adam Sandler's like, all right, fuck it. Go ahead. You know what I'm saying? He let him do it. He's like, fuck it. And they do it. They take the guy. or you know, they just like, all right. And the owner of the 76ers is like, you know what I'm saying, I don't like the way you back down from my son today. You shouldn't have. You need to stand up for yourself like you used to do back in the day. And you know what I'm saying, you need to, you know, be a man and never let that happen again. And Adam Sandler's like, it won't happen again. He's like, cool, because I got a surprise for you. Here's your new room. You are our assistant coach. You know what I'm saying? He makes him the assistant coach, which is Adam Sandler's dream. Adam Sandler's always wanted to be an assistant coach. So he's super excited about it. You know what I'm saying? He goes home. He tells his wife. His wife is Queen Latifah. You know, I was super excited when I saw Queen Latifah being his wife. She plays the role really well. And he also has a daughter. And there's a little tension between him and his daughter, because his daughter is like at that age where she wants to go out and have fun. She's starting to catch crushes on people and all this stuff. But he hasn't been around that much in her life because he's always going around to all these different countries scouting, you know, European players and, you know, foreign players in general. So, you know, it's a little tension between him and his girlfriend. I mean, not his girlfriend, his daughter. And you can see it, and a lot of people who have parents who work too much would understand, or, you know, feel where they're coming from in that sense. So Adam Sandler decides, you know, I mean, they end up checking out this Haas guy, and everybody's like, yeah, he's not who we thought he was going to be. We're going to have to look for somebody else. And, you know, Adam Sandler's like, yeah, I'm trying to tell y'all, you know what I'm saying? And he's driving in his car, and he hears on the radio that the owner of the Philadelphia 76ers has passed away. It's a tragic moment for Adam Sandler, because this man was the only person that truly believed in him, believed he could be a coach, you know, saw his potential, and like he was one of the only people that really trusted him like that. So now Adam Sandler realizes the new owner is going to be that guy's son, which is the dick that was like, we need Haas, you're stupid, etc. So that's not good for Adam Sandler, because, you know, Adam Sandler had trust in the owner. Now it's not a good, you know, it's not a good chemistry between the two. So one day the owner's son, or now the new owner, calls Adam Sandler into his office, and he's like, look, man, Haas is not going to work out, but we need you to find that missing piece, because we can still win this. We can still be the, you know, the real deal. We need you to go out there, find that missing piece. And Adam Sandler's like, I don't do that no more, bro. I'm not a scout no more. I'm the assistant coach. And he's like, no, you're going to be a scout for me. You're going to go find that missing piece. And if you do that, then you can be the assistant coach again, like we told you would. And Adam Sandler don't like it at all. He's not happy about it, you know what I'm saying? Flames on his head like Hades from Hercules. He heated over this shit, but he's got to accept it. And he's like, all right, I'm just one last time, I'm going to do this shit. You know, I wanted to spend time with my daughter. I got to get this figured out so that, you know, I can spend more time with my daughter. I can just be a coach. All right, so he starts looking around again. He goes to whatever country, I think it's Spain. He's supposed to be looking at this one kid guy, but the guy ends up being hurt, and the man's like, yeah, he's not going to play all season. Adam Sandler's like, why am I even here if this dude is hurt? Like, it's some bullshit, but fuck it. I'm going to go shoot basketball. You know where a gym is? Guy tells him, yeah, there's a court out there. Adam Sandler goes to the court, sees some people out there hooping. Kind of reminds you of, like, you know, how they hoop in New York, you know what I'm saying? It's one of like Rutgers Park type deal. Like, everybody's out there watching. They playing on the outside goal, and it's a big show. And, you know, they're out there hooping. There's a guy that's really talented, short guy with dreads. He's dunking on everybody, driving by everybody, dribbling real good. Remind me of myself, you feel me? Nah, but for real, he's out there hooping. He does his thing until a big, tall Spanish guy is like, fuck it, I'm guarding him from now on. This dude's wearing construction boots. You know what I'm saying? He's tall, lanky. He don't look like he's very coordinated. So you're like, huh? But he says he's going to do it, and he does it. Shuts the dude down, you know, goes and makes some nice passes. I think he hits a shot, and that team wins. The guy that was hooping everybody out loses. So now that dude's upset. The short guy with the dreads is upset because he's like, nah, that's some bullshit. I ain't giving y'all my money. This man fouled me. This is bullshit. And the Spanish guy, who we come to know as Bo, you know what I'm saying? Bo Cruz is his name. But Bo is like, F it, man. If it's that big a deal to you, bro, we can play one-on-one right now. Me versus you. And you won't even hit the basket. Like, I guarantee you won't even hit the rim. I give you 3 shots, you won't hit the rim. Dude, like, easy money. Of course, Bo Cruz shuts this man down. He does not hit the rim. Bo wins. Everybody applauds. And Adam Sandler's like, I gotta have this nigga, you know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to be this great scout. this guy, I got to have him. So he follows the dude on a bus, follows him everywhere he's going, follows him to his mom's house. And he's like, bro, look, listen, you need to listen to me right now, man. If you trust me, I will get you to the NBA. You will be playing for the Philadelphia 76ers. You won't have to work construction no more. You won't have to hoop in construction boots. I got you, my nigga. And Bo's a little weary of him, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying, he ain't living no great lifestyle. So he's like, fuck it, I'll go. So he brings him back to the United States, and now they're trying to get him into the NBA. So he gets Bo into this scrimmage because, you know, Adam Sandler knows a lot of people. One of the people he knows is Kenny the Jet Smith, which in this movie, Kenny is just like either an agent or like a really high up scout. I can't tell which one, but I think he's just like a really popular agent. And he's like telling him like, bro, I gotta get this guy in here. They get him in. They all want to see him hoop. He meets Tobias Harris, Kyle Lowry. You know, there's a lot of like real NBA players in here, but the main one that matters is Anthony Edwards. And Anthony Edwards is the upcoming, you know, supposed to be first pick in the draft. Like, this dude is a stud. Everybody knows who he is. Everybody already know how he get down. So they like, yeah, this that nigga, bro. Check him out. So Bo Cruz has to guard Anthony Edwards. For some reason, I cannot remember Anthony Edwards' name right now in this movie, but he has a corny ass name. But Bo's playing really well at first, but Anthony Edwards started taking some shots at him, telling him he sucks, you know, calling him a bitch, telling him, you know, you're a bull and I got the red thing and I'm finna Olay your ass, you know what I'm saying? He talking big shit to the guy. And Bo does not do well with that. So Bo ends up getting in his own head, starts missing a bunch of shots, and ends up playing pretty badly. So after this, the 76er owner decides, nah, we don't want him. Adam Sandler like, bro, it was one game, man. He's good. I'm telling you, trust me. And the 76ers owner is like, nah, it's over with. Nah. You know what I'm saying? We ain't doing it. And on top of that, he even goes to the press and tells them like, this dude's got bad character. And like, you know, pretty much sabotages Bo so that nobody will want him. Like, he just fucks up his whole draft stock. And, you know, it's back to the drawing board from there. Adam Sandler's like, you know what, man? If you're going to act this way, bro, F you. I ain't going to work for you no more. I don't need this. He finally stands up for himself, stands up to the owner, and he's like, I'm going to do this my own way. And this is where the whole training compilation comes in. I don't know if y'all have ever seen like Rocky or, you know, Never Back Down or Glory Road. I don't know if they have one in Glory Road, but Coach Carter, like, this is the part where it's a intense training session, intense, you know, hooping, you know what I'm saying? He's working on his handles, working on his shot, working on his stamina, running up hills, all of that shit. This is that scene in the movie. I got a new section in the video. If you haven't seen yet, it's called Shots. Yes, sir. It's called Shots. Pick a random shot. It ain't that random this time because I don't have them in a bag, but these are my three options. I'm gonna go with this option. Go ahead and knock this out, and then we'll get back to the meats. Shit. Oh man. But okay. So, as I was saying, sabotage Bo. Bo gets the training. Now they're trying to find a way for Bo to get into the combine. Calls Kenny Smith, says, man, can you get him in? Kenny's like, nah, he's got a bad rep. We can't get this guy in. He's done too much bad shit. Adam Sandler's like, there's got to be another way. So they pretty much come up with the idea, which his daughter helps him with this, to make videos and go viral, which I'm trying to do. I'm trying to go viral. Y'all hit that like button. Y'all hit that subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Leave a comment. I'm trying to go viral, man. Help a nigga out. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, so they take Bo out to back to the streets. Bo starts hooping against random players, and he's like, look, $50 if anybody can hit the basket against me. $100 if you can score against me. $1,000 if you can beat me going to 5. So it's a challenge now. Can you beat Bo? And Bo, I think they call him like Boa Constrictor or some shit like that. And Bo is out here massacring everybody, blocking shots off the backboard. You know, one person finally hits the rim and everybody's going crazy because he's been smacking people's shit, everything. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Then Tobias Harris comes out there and challenges him. And I think he beats Tobias Harris and going to 5. And it's like, everybody's, now he's on, you know, high alert. Everybody's watching for this man now. He's got the hype back. So they're like, oh, this is Bo. This is Cruz. This is the guy that Adam Sandler's been talking about. How have we never heard of this dude? And so now he's on everybody's radar. He gets into the combine. When he gets there, he he kills it in all the like agility tests. He's got big hands. He's got long reach. He kills it in all of that. And now it's time for the scrimmage. And guess who's there? Nobody other than Anthony Edwards again. And I love Anthony Edwards in this movie, man. He is a dog. I love him. So he's like, oh, it's you, bro? Oh, this gonna be quick work. I'm about to work your ass. And Bo ain't going for it this time. You know what I'm saying? Bo been working on, blocking out bullshit and doing better. So Anthony Edwards talking shit to him. It ain't phasing him. Bo, shooting a bitch in his eyes. You know what I'm saying? And then Anthony Edwards comes to realize, oh, I see. Your daughter's out here in the stands. I know a way to get in your head. And he starts saying, where's your daughter's mom at? You know what I'm saying? I could be her stepdad. You know what I'm saying? She'll love me. Look, she waving at me now. Getting in his head big time. Because dude don't play about his daughter. Most people ain't gonna play about their daughter. So Bo loses it, pushes Anthony down, about to punch him in his face. Everybody's scared because it's a big guy, man. So everybody's like, holy crap, you know what I'm saying? We can't trust nobody that's acting like this. And then Bo just leaves, storms out. He's out of there. And his draft stock falls drastically. Now everybody's like, we can't trust this dude again. We don't want him near a court. He's out of there. So Bo is crushed by this. You know what I'm saying? His mom gives him a pep talk. She's like, look, Adam Sandler is like your oak tree. The same way you are me and your daughter's oak tree. We need people, y'all. We need you. You need him. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to trust this guy. And maybe you don't want to play in the NBA, but he was really good for you. And that's like the whole talk that he gets. Adam Sandler at one point also gives him a talk where he's like, look, I did some dumb shit. I got in a wreck, ruined my hand, ruined my life, for a bunch of my teammates when I played at Temple. But none of that, really is the talk that he needs, because it's like, this dude needs an anger management talk, you know what I'm saying? Or he needs a talk in like, how can you not, let this shit get to you? But they really don't give him one. But either way, he's about to get on a plane and leave. And then Kenny the Jet Smith calls Adam Sandler and is like, look, we got one more session, one more hoop session. I got you on the list, bro. Get here, come and show out, and you can still get in there. So they fly there, they haul ass there. Bo gets there. Bo is a different beast, destroys Anthony Edwards. Oh, and let me just mention, this is the scene where all the NBA players are shown. You got Jordan Clarkson, you got Tobias Harris again, you got Trey Young, Aaron Gordon, Anthony Edwards. I don't know if I already said him. And there's a bunch of players there, a bunch of NBA players. I think Tobias Harris was there. They even showed Joel Embiid in one scene, not in this scene, but they even showed him. So you got all these NBA players and he's hooping with them, and he shows out and he plays really well. He's shooting a bunch of threes, making them, got a few dunks in, good shot blocks. And on the other side, Anthony Edwards plays like crap, missing all his shots, frustrated, and all his trash talking ain't working no more. So, that's pretty much where that ends. Everybody's like surprised at how well he does. And the next scene, Adam Sandler is now the assistant coach again. And everybody's happy for him. He comes out walking with Doc Rivers. And, he's going to be assistant coach for the Philadelphia 76ers. And on the other side of the court, you got Bo. And Bo Cruz is playing for the Boston Celtics. And they're playing against each other. So they get to see each other. Adam Sandler embraces him, hugs him, lets him know how much he loves him, and he's rooting for him. And it's a wholesome ending. Like, it's really what you want to see in an ending to a movie like this. Show a lot more NBA players. It's a really cool ending. But that's pretty much where the meat ends in this movie. I'm gonna get into some more details when I get into my likes and my dislikes, which is where we're headed now. All right, it's time for my likes and my dislikes. This is my favorite part of the video. I don't know if y'all knew that or not, but I love this part. So I'm gonna get into my dislikes first, which is my trash pile. It's pretty self-explanatory. Anything you don't like, throw it in the trash pile. Booty juice, dumpster juice, all that good stuff. So I'm gonna get into some of my dislikes. My first dislike is I do not like where Bo ended up. You know what I'm saying? They said, hey, Adam Sandler is your oak tree, just the way you're our oak tree. But he doesn't end up on Adam Sandler's team. He ends up on a separate team. So, and Adam Sandler ends up coaching against him. So it's like, how stable is this dude really going to be? You know what I'm saying? He's been losing his shit, going off on people. You know, they show a little part where Adam Sandler's like, oh, I might hook up with your mom. And he's like, that don't work on me no more. But it's like, bro, anger management don't just go away like that. You know what I'm saying? And without Adam Sandler, are you going to be able to manage it? Like, yeah, it's good. You made it to the NBA. But what about your anger problems? You know what I'm saying? What about your development? He was there to develop you to where you got. Is there somebody else going to take that role? Are you going to take it on yourself? Or where do you go from here? Like, I like that he made it to the NBA, but, you know, it would have been better off if he made it on the same team as Adam Sandler, if we being real. It's cool that I know why they did it the way they did. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what how coincidental would this be? But he should have ended up on the 76ers if we being real. That's just if we being real. But another dislike for me would be that they never showed, like I was just saying, they never showed how he got over his anger. Like 1 minute Anthony Edwards got in his head, he fucked up, he almost whooped his ass. The next time he's hooping, he's all good. It don't matter no more. And it's like, yeah, she gave him a little speech, but where was the whole, like, bro, let that shit rub off of you. You know what I'm saying? I think Adam Sandler told him, like, you know, nobody can kill you if you're already dead. Like, what is that? You know what I'm saying? What does that mean? What does that have to do with this dude getting constantly trash talked and it getting to him? I don't know. It's like they didn't give us a way that he figured out how to get past the trash talk. Like, you know, they could have been like, only see your daughter when they start talking shit about you, or, you know what I'm saying, find a way to just block everything out but the rim and the basketball and the, you know, anything, something. They could have gave us something, but they didn't. They didn't really give us a way for him to stop with the whole, you know, attitude that he was having towards it. And you know, a lot of people can relate to him, because if somebody talks shit about your mom, you know, you're gonna be ready to beat their ass. It's just a way of life, man. You ain't gonna talk about my mama like that. Damn sure ain't gonna talk about my daughter that I don't have like that, nigga. You catch these, you know what I'm saying? What's up? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, smoke, you want smoke, we want smoke. But yeah. And for my next dislike, I'm gonna have to go with the owner, or really the owner's son, who is the owner of the Philadelphia 76ers. He's a shitty character. His what he did just doesn't make sense to me. Okay, so Adam Sandler was the assistant coach. You said, we need you. You are irreplaceable. We need you as a scout for this team, right? That's what we need. We need you to find this missing piece so that we can win a championship. And then Adam Sandler goes out, finds the missing piece in Bo Cruz, and then the owner is like, nah, he's not what we looking for. It's like, why did you pick Adam Sandler? Why did you trust Adam Sandler for this job if when it's time for him to show you what he's come up with, you don't trust it? Why did you need him if you're not gonna listen to him? It's a bad idea. And the owner was just stupid in general. Like, bro, he is your scouter. He's out there scouting for you. Scouter like Dragon Ball Z, you know what I'm saying? Scouting people's power level. I don't know if y'all got that joke, but either way, he's your scout, and you're not listening to nothing he's saying. That's stupid. Like, you gotta work on, if you're gonna ask somebody to do something for you, at least, you know, hear him out and what they come back with, which he didn't do, and he realized he was wrong, just like he was wrong about Han when they thought that was the best draft pick for him. So he needs to learn to listen, or the 76ers will never win a championship regardless of who they have on their team. Let me see if I got any other dislikes. I think that's it. You know what I'm saying? I enjoyed this movie for the most part. So I'm gonna get into my likes, which is the sauce. If you've ever seen my videos before, you will understand why I sang the sauce. That's what I do, and we call it the sauce because we just had the meats, the plot, the thick of it, and now we got our sauce for our meat. You can't have the plot without what you like about the plot, in which you can't have your meat without your sauce. It don't matter if it's ribs, it don't matter if it's chicken nuggets, it don't matter if it's a hamburger. You need your sauce, bro. You can't make good shit without sauce. So here is my sauce for this movie. First of all, Adam Sandler is my first like. He was great in this movie. It's like he's kind of transitioned into old guy Adam Sandler at this point. He ain't out here cracking the jokes and, you know, being all riled up all the time and screaming. He's old man, but he still acted his ass off. He was like really great actor in this movie. And he still got his little one-liners and little jokes here and there. You know, they called him fat a bunch. I'm sure he came up with that. And it was good. It was good. It was still a little funny, but it was one of those movies where it's like, oh, this dude has transitioned into serious Adam Sandler roles. Like now he could play a role, you know, that's more dramatic. And I really enjoyed him, you know, as the dramatic Adam Sandler. It was good to watch. Another like for me would be all the NBA players that you see in this movie. You see a ton of them. I named a lot of them earlier, you know what I'm saying? Aaron Gordon, Anthony Edwards, Jordan Clarkson, Trey Young, Kenny the Jet Smith. I think Charles Barkley was in it. Shaq, Doc Rivers. Is a ton of NBA players in here. You see them everywhere. They got Celtics players. They got everybody, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of NBA players. And I love the NBA. So, you know what I'm saying? I was happy to see that. And also the fact that he ended up on the Celtics. And we watching the finals right now. And the Celtics are in the finals. So it's like, it's kind of funny. Like the 76ers ain't make it to the finals, but the Celtics did. And, you know, Bo was on the Celtics in this movie. So it's just ironic because Adam Sandler was trying to get this dude on their team. Maybe the Sixers would be in the finals if that was the case, even though it's a fictional movie. But y'all get what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of ironic. But, yeah, I enjoyed the NBA aspect in general. I love sports. I love the NBA. So I really enjoy the fact that, you know, there's a good NBA movie that's came out recently. Because, like, I ain't seen a good NBA movie in probably at least 10 years, right? Glory Road might have been the last one I saw. I can't think of nothing since that. So, yeah, you know, there's always a good basketball movie here and there. But we haven't had one in a while. So I was happy that we got one and that I could really, like, you know, sink my teeth into and enjoy. Let's see. Another like for me would be, you know, Bo and his story and the plot. You know, it was all just really good. Wholesome movie. You know, one of those movies where it's like, you know, family should watch this. You know, I could get my girl to watch this. Maybe she don't understand NBA enough to watch it, but it's still a good movie. Got the little jokes in it, you know, got your whole family memento, all of that. You know, it's a good movie. Great movie. Great movie. I think that'll do it for my likes. Now I'm gonna get on to my rankings and my recommendations. I will start with rankings. We rank our movies from S to A to B. Is that a B? B to C. And maybe if we have to, we'll go to a D, you know what I'm saying? Maybe if we really have to, we'll go to an F, but we ain't gotta worry about that right now. I'm gonna rank this movie a B+. I almost gave it an A, but I feel like that's my, you know, NBA love clouding my vision because ain't no way this movie up there with some of the movies I've seen in the last 2 years. So, excuse me. I think a B+ is the best spot to put this in. It had a really good plot. It had good pacing. Had funny moments. It had wholesome moments. It had really good basketball scenes, which you don't see a lot in movies. You know what I'm saying? Normally people look unathletic and they look like they can't dribble a basketball. In this movie, they had really good basketball scenes, good dunks, good like moves. I want to say they had the and one player, I can't remember his name, the professor. I want to say he was even in this movie. But yeah, it had good ball handling moves. A lot of NBA players. So it was a good movie, like really good movie. But I just don't think it can make it over that A hump if I didn't like his basketball as much as I did. So, you know, as just a movie, not the fact that it was NBA, I give it a B+. If I was basing it off of, you know, me personally and like, you know, everything I love in life, I'd probably give it an A on the head because I love basketball. But either way, B+. And as far as recommendations, I would say, of course, I recommend this movie to anybody who likes basketball. That's no-go, like, obviously. If you like Adam Sandler, obviously. But even if you just like, you know, family type movies, I would recommend it. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to go to the movies and watch it or nothing. It's on Netflix, so you ain't got to spend no money that you weren't already spending. So y'all just go to Netflix, hit play, and there it is. You know what I'm saying? You get to watch a good movie. So if you haven't seen it already, y'all go check it out. It's called Hustle. It's a 2022 NBA movie starring Adam Sandler. Y'all go check that shit out. And if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. You gotta hit the like button, man. At least give me a like. And leave a comment, let me know what I got wrong, or who was your favorite player in this movie, or anything else you want to talk about. It don't matter, I'll talk back. And besides that, y'all hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 200 subscriptions. Check me out on Facebook. I'll put my link in the description. My reels have really been taking off on Facebook, so y'all go and check that out. Got some funny reels on there. Besides that, y'all suck it easy.